Hello, testing, testing. Hello, can you hear me now? You should hear me now. I can see levels. I can see levels. Something must have gone wrong. For some strange reason. My microphone had disconnected. I don't know why. Maybe because I was messing around yesterday with the wheel for this, and it's probably disconnected a few things. Anyway, good afternoon, I was saying, everybody. Good afternoon. I was saying apologies, but ignore the clothes on the bed. I've had 2 busy days at work. I started work at 7:10 yesterday, didn't finish until 4:45. I started work at 7:15 today, didn't finish until 4:30. Great for my flexible working hours, because I'm working more hours than I should, but long days. So yesterday stream didn't happen because I was too tired, as you can imagine. Did try to get a session of this up yesterday in terms of a stream. Managed, you can't see it because of the camera, I can't move my screen, otherwise it'll cock all my settings up, but my wheel is sat right there on a stand, because I managed to get it out of the garage. I got it all out of the garage, think, right, I've got half an hour to set it up, can I get it set up? Plugged it in with a USB cable. It's not working. I think it's working. Then I thought, I'm sure, because I've not used this for about 5-6 years now, I'm sure there was a power supply with it. Let me just check. Anyway, underneath the pedals, the pedals, indeed, there was a slot for a power cable to be put in. So like, oh yes, it does need power. I thought it did. Found a power cable that fit. It's just the kind of 2-pronged, kind of old school kettle lead, really. Stuck that in. It worked. Wheel kicked into life. And then, of course, I thought, oh, happy days. Not realising that to set a wheel up, well, for me, it's not done it for many a year. It took me an hour and a half to get all the settings right in terms of the rotation of the wheel, how many degrees you want it, all the settings in the game. You've got to do a few laps to see whether you like it or not, and is it sensitive enough, or is it too sensitive for your liking and your tastes, and then tweak again, and then do a bit more, a few more laps, and then tweak it again, and then just so you find a happy medium where you think, well, I can just about work with this. Took me an hour and a half, so obviously that was going to happen. And then doing all of that, and then drove around, did a few races here and there, all offline, and then my back started to hurt again. So I was like, this is a problem I had last time, because when I'm racing, because it's on the edge stuff, I don't sit nice and relaxed, chilling out, driving. I'm like this, on edge, gripping the wheel with my hands, sat forward, driving about. And then, all that stress you're putting on yourself, and then my back starts to work because I'm not sat back. Now, the interesting thing is, and why I'm not obviously not racing with the wheel today. First of all, I've had 2 long days and I'm tired and I just want to enjoy a nice relaxed session. The interesting thing is, after I've got the wheel set up and everything set up, it's not comfortable for me to play. And if I get knocked off sync or get bumped about, I find that it's much easier to lose control with a wheel. But if you get a clear run and you're just doing a time attack or a qualifying, it's much more realistic, much better to be driving with a wheel, much more accurate with the car, and it's quicker because I set some times with my control pad first, and then I went, right, let's see how I can compare to that with my wheel. Sat down with my wheel, and for the most part kind of similar, but the overall fastest lap that I had was a second quicker with the wheel. I was like, oh my god, that's a significant difference. Wheel is obviously better. And then my back started to hurt after a few more races, so then I thought, bugger it, I'll go back to a control pad. And then I went back to a control pad after using the wheel for about a good 2 hours last night. And it was like, ooh, I don't like the control pad now, because the control pad, the car is not as responsive, the car doesn't seem to turn as much as it does with the wheel, and it's like, oh, I don't think I like it. So then I was in a conundrum now, like, what do I play with? Do I play with the wheel and go through the torture of the physicality, or do I play with the control pad, which is a little bit slower, but slower, but easier to recover from incidents with? So I'm now confused. But yeah, a controller is not too much slower, but I think the thing with the control pad is, if I compare the two, I think overall, for me, the control pad is better. A, because of the physicality. B, because of the consistency. So yes, the overall fastest time with the wheel is quicker if you nail it, but it's inconsistent in terms of over 10 laps and probably slower with the wheel because, you know, half of those laps will be scruffy and a couple of them will be really quick. Whereas with the control pad, it's much more kind of setting the same kind of time every time, so it's more consistent but just a little bit slower. So I've come to the conclusion, yes, it's not as fun with a control pad in terms of simulation, a little bit slower in raw speed over a single lap possibly, but yeah, it's obviously more accessible. You can just sit down and play it, whatever. But I will do a couple of sessions with the wheel. You know, 2-hour streams. I can cope with a 2-hour stream or so with a wheel, just to show you the wheel and show you how I am with the wheel, and just for something a bit different. But not today. But we will break the wheel out because I've got it at my flipping garage, which took me a good 20 minutes because it was behind all the crap in there. I had to move all sorts of crap out from the way and clothes and boxes to get the wheel and then to drag it out. It's a heavy bloody thing. This stand is heavy as hell. So yeah, I will be using it because I've gone through the effort to get it out. But yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I did see on the Game Pass that Flight Simulator was on, and it definitely didn't go unnoticed, that one. So I will be having a blast with that as well at some point. So yeah, this Game Pass could be a good thing, you know. And I'm not talking about full streams here, but if there's a couple of games on there that you can just kind of do a couple of streams on one evening, one afternoon like this, where you think, oh, let's just have a flight simulator stream for a change. I can kind of do one-off stream series because hey, there's a massive library of games that you know that are there, and essentially not free to play because you've paid for the pass, but essentially free because I've got the pass for this and not for them. So might as well make use of them. Gears of War, Wolfenstein. Oh, look at that! You see, this could be a thing. I don't want to do too many kind of one-off stream stuff. I like to do full series, but you know, for stuff that's a little bit different, for a change, yeah, why not? Anyway, so thanks for joining me this afternoon. It is I did plan to do this, to be fair, even though I have had long days. I wanted to do a stream this evening, or this afternoon, evening. My football's not until 8 o'clock, so I don't have to go anywhere until at least 6:30, so we've got a good 2 hours now. Just check the time, actually, because sometimes I have a habit of getting the times wrong. There's a lot of chat here. Yes, 8 PM. So I have to be going at about 7:30. If somebody needs picking up, might have to be a bit earlier. Certainly can't leave it as late as the other night. I did get there on time, by the way, on Tuesday, with 2 minutes to spare. In fact, I got there quite quick. I got there within 10 minutes. So the traffic lights cooperated, and my right foot may have been a bit heavy on the pedal. I just come from playing a racing game. I kind of was in the spirit of things, shall we say. And we won 5-3, 6-3. We won 6-3, I think it was. We won 6-3 on Tuesday. So yeah, good result all round. Good evening all round. Hello, Ollie. Oh, nice of you to pop in and say hello. What do I feel about the progression system? We will get to a race in a second. Yes, the progression system is interesting, and I've not really experienced it too much because I've not done a great deal in this game. I played a couple of online races for the beginner races, so they're stock cars, so it doesn't really count. I bought a car to do the single player beginners cup thing, whatever it was called. Not beginners cup, whatever. The very first 3 races that we had on stream last time, and I finished second, I think it was, in the championship, if you remember, on difficulty level 5. So I was like, I'm not going to finish second. I'm going to have to replay that championship and win it. So I then went into the realms of downloading car setups and tuning setups, because you can download them that people have uploaded, and I'm crap with tuning, so I always download other people's tunes and then play with them and see if I like them, and if I don't, I'll try another one, do it that way instead. Call it cheating, call it whatever you will. I just call it time saving because I'm crap at it. But so I downloaded a tune for my Honda Civic R. I downloaded a paint livery for it as well, which I'll show you. Yeah, my cars, there we go. So I went for the Buzzing Hornets livery simply because it reminded me of the old Jordan F1 team. they had Buzzing Hornets livery at one point. In addition to having Benson and Hedges on the back when Tobacco used to sponsor F1 cars. So yeah, I thought, oh, that looks like the old Jordan, so I'll have the Buzzing Hornets. I always like F1 liveries on my cars in these kind of games. If not, if it's a particular type of car, I also like police liveries as well, being an ex-copper and all that. Yeah, exactly. You know, Ralph Schumacher, Damon Hill era, exactly. So Frenson as well. Yep. So I got that. I got it tuned, and I thought, right, I'm going to bump the difficulty up to 6 rather than 5. So I did that because I thought the tune will be a bit quicker than previously, and I'll win the championship. So I did 2 further championships and finished 3rd and 2nd. So I've still not won it. So I'm absolutely gutted. And yesterday I finished 2nd in the 3rd race, thinking that would be enough to win it, and it wasn't, because the car that beat me was the car that beat me by 1 point in the championship. So I was completely... So I've literally only ever driven this car, and I've done 3 championships, the same championship every time, still not won it, but so I've got the car to level 50. So in terms of the progression system, to answer your question in a very long and convoluted manner, is I haven't really experienced it much, but I'm the kind of person that does have to do that has to win the championship, that can't leave it lie, and I'm more than happy to drive one car for a little bit of a while. And because I'm a more of a kind of an RPG kind of person, I don't mind getting attached to a particular car. So I think for the progression system, for me personally, I think it's not going to be that bad. People that want to drive many cars, as many as possible, and jump in and just tune them straight away and dive into a race, that's going to piss them off a bit, I think. But for me personally, I think that the system is going to be perfectly fine, because I'm not one of these people that does that. You know, I'm quite happy to race my car, get used to my car for several laps, several races, different tracks, different tunes, get it set up just nice and happy, and get the level up and get the tuning that I want on it, then take it to an online race. And then if you win the races and do really well in those races, I feel like I've earned it, because I've put time and effort into it, if that makes sense. Almost like levelling up your character in an RPG, I suppose. So for me it works fine, for now. Start a race. Sorry, I'm answering questions, Cham. Eager beaver. So today we're going to dive straight into online. And there might be some waiting around, so we can chat then too. But yeah, multiplayer. Let's go. I'm going to get timed out. That's going to be true. 5:50. I might have just missed a race. We've got WeatherTech, Laguna Seca, Short Circuit. Race starts at 5:50. We've got 20 minutes to get our practice in, to get our qualifying in, and then we're ready to go. Now, interesting fact. I did the same race yesterday because it's obviously part of the qualifier series, so there's only these 3 tracks. It's always the same car. It's all wait times of 90 minutes. Maybe in the later events, but in the introduction they're quite regular. And I wonder if the introduction is available to us even if we finish 3 races here, because when we finish 3 races here, we can then go to the other series events. Whether these are now locked, will be then locked out, I don't know, but if we can come back and do some more qualifying series, we might, if the time waits are too long. But anyway, cut a long story short, is I qualified in 4th, and what happened to me? What happened to me? I ended up waiting for the race to happen because I qualified. I had 5 minutes to wait, went to the toilet, came back, started looking on YouTube and browsing on my other screen, forgot to switch to the screen like I did last time, and didn't get off the line. Twice, it's happened now. So note to self, don't switch screens when you're waiting for the race. Right, so I raced this track last night, so practice-wise, I'll do a few laps just to get my eye in, but I don't need to practice too much because I played this race yesterday. So we've got 3 qualifying laps. We'll just get those bashed out and see where we end up. So we'll do a few practice, see what happens. I really like this car. It's quite an easy car to drive. I've got all the traction control off. I've got the ABS off. Everything is off. Apart from stability control, which is on medium, I think. So let's see how we do. Stream stuttering. Okay, the stream, the internet. That's the internet problem. I just saw on my OBS that there was a connection issue with the internet. Apologies about that. Hang on. There we go, let's go. Okay, yeah, it's an internet problem. Which is not good, because you know how crap Virgin are when there's problems. That was a terrible corner. And this is the trouble when you're streaming this kind of game, is that you end up talking and not concentrating, and you end up cocking up. So this lap is already going to be no good at this point. That's not good either. Too fast. Nope, I'm using the control pad for now. And the reason why my voice is already cracking today is I've had 5 meetings at work and I've done nothing but talk all day. And rather than rest my throat, I'm talking again now for the next 2 hours. Not focusing. Right, let's focus for this next couple of laps, shall we? Let him drive off. I don't want to be interfered with. Right, let's go. And plus, it's always nice to chase somebody down. That's probably gonna mean that my next lap is buggered. Right, let's go. Dab at the brakes. Didn't turn in early enough there. That's rubbish. That's not good. This can be taken flat out if you get it right. Ugh. This is not good. So my fastest lap yesterday was 1 minute 10.5, but I was on for a 1 minute 9.9 and I screwed it up on the last corner. This is a very scrappy lap, hence why we're practicing. We're just getting our eye in here, and that's again rubbish. When you've got eyes on you, puts the pressure on a bit. Yeah, this is very slow. Yeah. So we're aiming for about a 1 minute 10 dead. I think would be a good time to aim for. Corner, I was never had an issue with that corner yesterday at all, and today 3 times now cocked it up. I'm taking it too quick. Oh, don't slow me down, I'm on a good semi-decent lap here. Okay, 1 minute 10.7, not bad, still could go quicker. Six thousandth of a second slower than my fastest lap. Right, let's get this right today, shall we? There we go, that's better. 3 tenths quicker, okay, we'll take that. We did make a couple of errors in the final sector, so we've still got time on the table here. That was not a corner cut, that was good. That's a corner cut though, that's going to influence the time, no penalty, but the time will be devoid. Missed the apex there, that wasn't very good either. So we're going to be a 1 minute 9.6. Actually, it's not, well, that's the quickest time I've done so far on this track, but obviously it was a bit tarnished. Ugh. So, do I follow much racing in real life? The only racing I watch in real life is Formula 1, which I've watched a little bit less this season because of the whole Max Verstappen dominating situation. Not great viewing for me personally, but I do check in occasionally. I do watch races where I can, but if I've got other stuff on, I won't be rushing back to watch it, let's put it that way. Unlike previous seasons. But I don't watch any other kind of motorsport. But me and a friend, many years ago, and I'm talking probably round about, this is far too late braking, which is not bad. Me and my friend, I'm talking maybe about 2001, 2002-ish, went through a phase, and it was on one of the Gran Turismo games, Gran Turismo 3 maybe, 2, I don't know, where we literally picked a car, and I can't remember which car it was, it might have been a Toyota Supra or something. We picked a car, and literally we spent the entire night, and I'm talking about 7-8 hours, driving around this track, trying to beat each other's times. That's all we did all night. I must have driven around this track like 200 times. But yeah, really, really, this is one of my favourite tracks actually. The old corkscrew, which is a very fun corner, but alternatively also a very dangerous corner.
Till restart.
10 minutes till race start means I should probably qualify about now, right? Kind of want to get a clean lap in. Is every lap of ours going to be tarnished because we've got a penalty? No, this lap isn't tarnished. Right, let's go. Let's go for a non-tarnished lap. Come on. That's not a good turn. Okay, I've tarnished it now. Fine, whatever. This car does drive so good, yes. Sticks to the road like glue. When I was much younger, I used to watch touring cars, and I loved touring car racing when I was younger. So this kind of car reminds me of the old days of the touring cars that I used to watch. And I was talking about the times when I used to watch touring cars. It was Jason Thompson, Alan Menu, Rick Rydell, Jason Plato, those kind of days. The Nissan Primera, the Vauxhalls, the Renault Megane, or was it the Laguna? Renault Laguna, I think it was actually. That's the level of touring cars I'm talking about. The days of TOCA touring cars. Who remembers that game on the PlayStation? TOCA touring cars. Aha, yes. The old talk. I'm qualifying, I'm still talking. I should be concentrating here. This is quite important. This is a bit of a banker lap. I'm going to take it a bit more steady than I might ordinarily, just to make sure that we get a time that's untarnished and at least semi-decent. Don't go off, there we go. Good lad. So this is a banker. A 1 minute 10.2-ish, I'm guessing here. After a corner exit like that, not a chance, mate. Oh, it's a 1 minute 9. Oh, I'm happy with that. That was a banker. I can go quicker than that. Come on, let's go. There we go. That's decent. That's decent. 3/10 up, I told you. Flat out through it. Oh, this is looking good. Come on, come on. Come on now, let's not get overexcited. Clip it. Oh, no, I didn't clip it. I didn't clip the inside curb there. Still 4/10 quicker. Let's get this right. Let's attack this aggressively now. A bit more aggressive here. Yep, that was aggressive. That was good. Okay, this looks quicker. Yep, half a second quicker. Oh, we're happy with this. Oh, look, that's a good turn. Oh, we're doing well now. Last corner. We cocked up last lap. I thought it was a bit sluggish. Let's get on the power now. There we go. Gear up. Oh, this is a good time. This is a good time. This is a woman 9.2. Oh, this, I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I'm not even going for another lap. I'm just going to cruise round. I'm quite satisfied with that. Thank you very much. I mean, there's somebody with a 1 minute 9.0, which is even quicker, of course, but 1 minute 9 is a good time here. Very happy with that. Very happy. My fastest time last night was a 1 minute 5.5. 1 minute 5.5. 1 minute 10.5. So I have found 1.7 seconds today. Unless this is a different car, I don't know. I think it's the same car. I think it's the same car. Oh! Can we end qualifying? No. I'll get my third lap in, why not? We can talk for 5 minutes, it's fine. Okay, oh, somebody's got a 1 minute 9.4. The fastest time that somebody got last night was a 1 minute 9.6. So, hence why I thought 1 minute 9.2. That's a pretty good time, surely. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Plato and Neil rivalry is legendary. Yes, indeed. Yes, Matt Neil. Oh, yes. That was a little bit later, though. That was a little bit later when they all. There was a period of time where literally there was like 2 manufacturers. It might have been, I can't remember, was it Vauxhall and something else? There were like just a grid full of the same car, just with different sponsors on. I think that was, I seem to recall that era. TOCA games, were they any good? I mean, if you were to play them now, no. But I mean, back then, they were the very first kind of simulation touring car based game. I played TOCA 2 for many an hour. It was a fantastically good game. Right, I'm going to have to start tweaking my camera because it's getting darker here. Put the lights on first as my first line of defense from going dark. How does this compare to Gran Turismo? I don't know why, but I've always been more of a Forza kind of person than a Gran Turismo kind of person. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I've just got fonder memories of playing Forza. Just from playing Forza online more, playing with my nephew. I've played Forza since Forza 2, whereas I've missed a few Gran Turismos out. I just always preferred this. But I have not played this enough to compare them. But I don't know. I wasn't the biggest. Gran Turismo was a good game. Don't get me wrong. I bought a PlayStation for it, remember, but I'd stopped playing it after about a month. I didn't like the single player setup. The whole kind of what do you call it? The cards, just kind of setup thing. The online racing was pretty decent, to be fair. Your best time was a 1 minute 11. Ah. But there's still time to be found. Still to keep practicing. I'm one of these people that I could drive around a circuit for 50 laps. Just trying to get the fastest time. Trying to find where to get extra bit quicker. I've done it many a time. Hence why I don't think the levelling up system of the cars, for me personally, is going to be a big issue, because I actually could sit there and spend an hour and a half driving around the same circuit in the same car, trying to set the fastest time. So like rivals mode and all that kind of stuff, I'll happily do that. So I think it's not a problem. Set your car to 4 laps of fuel. And soft tyres. Can you actually do that? I didn't realise you could. I realised yesterday that you could do that in the single player. So like the single player beginner cup, I took the fuel out because the fuel. Remember when I said when we streamed it and I said 12 laps of fuel. Is this a 12-lap race? And it wasn't. It was a 4-lap race, so you couldn't take the fuel out. I don't know about changing the tyres though. But anyway, right, we've got 1 minute. This is where things go horribly wrong. You practice well, you qualify really well, and you think, right, bang, ho ho, and then on the first corner you get smashed off, and it all goes to rack and ruin. Your qualifying's wasted, your time's wasted. But yeah, in the next race we'll give it a try. Yes, if you go to car, fuel and tyres, let's set soft tyres, you can set them up. Make sure, change them back before the start of the race though. So the race has to be medium, but you can set it for qualifying. Or is it just, let me see, what did you say? Before qualifying. So if these people know that little trick, like somebody that's level 33 might know this trick, and has put the soft tyres on and taken the fuel out and got a 1 minute 9.0, and there's me with heavy fuel and medium tyres with a 1 minute 9.2. This whole leaderboard here could be completely and utterly a false economy. So we'll give that a try in the next race, I think. You'll have to show me where I'm going though. I have not got a clue. Ride the piggy. And of course we can talk. We can unmute ourselves here. This microphone will project into the game as we saw last stream, so if I decide that somebody's getting on my wires a bit, I can unmute myself on the game and give them a bit of abuse. You're going to see the wrong side of me in these kind of sessions, in these kind of streams, because I very rarely lose my rag in single player games because it's a single player game. But there's nothing more queer as folk, as the saying goes. So if you get somebody in like in the last stream that's constantly blocking you on a straight. In addition to trying to spin the bugger off and get him out of my way, I have a few choice words to say as well. Yeah, I've never seen that side to you before. Well, put me behind a wheel, a bit of road rage kicks in. The dark side of death, exactly. And I forgot that we can actually change the livery of this car as well, so I might, because this actually car is in our garage now. So this actually is our car. Yeah, look, fuel and tyre. So the fuel is for 23 laps. But the race isn't for 23 laps, is it? The race is for 7 laps. So we should take the fuel out, right? I'll put 9 laps of fuel in. Medium tyres. Is that right? Have I done that right? I think that's right. I'm hoping that I've not underfueled my car. That could be the next calamity. Well, I always appreciate some help. No problem at all. It's good to see you anyway. Sims 3 days. Yes, well, I do like a good racing game. I don't play that many of them, that's why. But when a good one comes out like this, I've just got to play it. Got to play it. I love a racing game. Who knew that driving in circles could be so much fun? As people, you just drive round in circles. It's not complete circles, love. It's not Daytona, you know. And plus they're ovals, not circles, anyway. Right, here we go. Just avoid the first corner carnage, which shouldn't be too bad because the first corner is not a sharp corner, it's a quick sweeping corner. So the likelihood of a collision should be reduced. Right, I can't talk now, folks. This is important. This car on my inside is a danger. Just get through the first couple of sections without incident and we could be on for a good race with this guy in first. I'm a bit worried about the corkscrew here. This is going to be the first heavy braking zone and this car behind me is quite close. Is he an idiot or is he going to be fair? Ah, I've missed it myself. Almost missed my braking zone there. And the car behind me isn't an idiot because he could have crashed into me then, he didn't, so I think we're good. I think we're good.
Total time penalty is about a second.
Are you having a laugh? Penalty for that? That slowed me down, you idiot game. That wasn't an advantage. My God. Most of the penalties I've seen in this game are quite good. They're quite fair. That one, not good. I'm sorry. I don't know why I lifted there. I shouldn't have done. I'm almost like feeling like cutting every corner now, just to make a point. So the top, oh, he's right behind me. He's putting the pressure on here. Oh, but he's not. Oh, you see that? He's a very fair guy. The guy behind. He's a very fair one. Braking nicely there, not crashing into me. I almost feel like I should be sending him compliments. Nice racing, mate. Good to see somebody not being an idiot. Oh, that's wide. Okay, so the first, Mr. Allied Puppet is 2.1 seconds ahead here. Ride the piggy. I'm just keeping him at bay. We need to catch this guy in front now. Bit of focus here. This is... Ooh, not bad, not bad. I have now got to beat the guy behind me by more than 0.6 seconds, otherwise my penalty will put me down a position now, so... Tempted. Come on. Just nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. No pressure here. I'm pulling away from the car behind. Just nice and steady. Ooh, a bit of dirt kicked up there. Now apparently if there's dirt kicked up on the track it does actually affect the cars behind, so that's quite cool. If you obviously drive in it, that is. That was a better turn. Well, Mr. Allied Puppet has got me covered here. He's got me covered. We're doing similar lap times now, but that 2.5 seconds is not coming down, is it? In fact, it's going out. I mean, fair play to the man or lady. Doing a good job. rubbish. Missed the apex completely. Oh my god, why? Why? I should have just settled for second and just gone nice and steady, but no. Anyway, the car behind me's got a penalty now himself, so that means that I don't have to worry about the penalty so much. So he's going to have to pass me on track. Unless I get another penalty, which I don't intend to do, but you never know, do you? Nobody intends to get a penalty unless you're purposely crashing somebody off the track. Right, one more lap after this. No pressure, let's just keep it nice and steady now. Nice and steady, nothing silly. So first place is out of the equation. Don't be getting anywhere near a corner cut there, you idiot, come on. It's just nice and steady, that's it. Just nice and steady.
Final lap. You got this.
Oh love, why don't you put extra pressure on as well? Just what I need. .4 seconds, he's closing. He's must be like a shark that smells blood. But this is not Jaws, my friend. It's not a horror movie. Ooh! Ooh, I saw a peep of his bonnet. My car isn't turning. The pressure getting to me here. Oh no! Don't you even dare! Oh my god, this is scruffy as hell. What a finish. Master of my own demise. Almost. Oh. That's why I'm not a real driver, you know, the pressure gets to me. Right, okay, a second place finish, I'll take that. I'll take that. The guy behind me, very fair. I almost feel like I should send a message. Ride the piggy, much respect, so you could have crashed me off there quite happily. Taken a couple of seconds penalty even and laughed, but you didn't, you were very fair there. He said good race in the quick chat, did he? How do I... Oh, I feel bad now. I should have just come off mute briefly. Said good race, mate. Hard puppet, nice one. Too quick for me. Ride the piggy, very fair, thank you. Can I still speak? Can I unmute myself? Driver list. Driver info. Oh, what's happening? I want to speak. Oh, never mind. It's probably wise to keep game chat muted while streaming. It's always the one rodent that has no business owning a microphone. Hey, look, we're all adults here. Hopefully. Right, what have I missed? Ride the piggy would be a little dirtier. Yes, that's a good point. Third place has a penalty, yep, we noticed that. First place is quite a stud. Yes, he was very quick, too quick for me. Very fair player, good race. You can only talk during the race. Right, well, I think we did well there. We did very well. I think if somebody says a few F words, I don't think it's a problem. You know, as long as people don't start whapping their private bits out, we should be fine. Right, okay, so yes, we'll make sure to keep an eye out for, what is he called, Allied Racer, because he's pretty quick, isn't he? Pretty quick. Now, we've done 3 qualify sessions, so we don't technically have to do any more of these, which I don't think I will. I think we'll go to spec events. So spec events are events where you drive 640. See, the trouble with doing multiplayer, right, is that like races like this, I ain't got a clue. And what car are we in anyway? This is the Mazda series. Formula Mazda. Well, these are like little mini F1 cars. Probably a bit too quick. Touring cars or GT? I do like touring cars, so let's have a look what's in here. Barcelona! I know Barcelona. Let's go. Got 2 minutes. Let's set a qualifying lap on Barcelona. Let's just go for it. We've got the Honda touring cars. Oh, it's open, which means that probably loads of cars are legible here. Yeah, look, all of these are legible. Oh no. This is not a spec event then, is it? Medium race length is about 20 minutes. Oh, that's fine. 20 minutes. We can do 20 minutes. Not a problem. Dropping N-bombs. Oh, that's a good point, actually. You can't account for people, can you? You can't account for people. The VW Golf. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. So, what's the rules for this series, actually? I don't know what the rules are. Does it give you the rules? What's the rules for this spec event touring car series? Right. Car restrictions, Forza touring cars, no entry criteria, race length medium. Is that, what do we do? So can we tune? Can we tune the car? It says entry criteria none. So as long as we pick one of those cars, can we like upgrade them, tune them with no limit? So spec series mean it's locked upgrades and locked car class. However, you can tune them however you want. Locked upgrades and locked car class. So if I was to go and find a tune very quickly for one of these type of cars, we're not going to get this one now. I know Lime Rock as well, and I know Suzuka as well. I don't know Virginia. Weather is wet here. Ooh, interesting. A bit of wet racing. That's going to be a 20-minute race. Finishes probably around about 7:30. Could be quite close to football. 6:40 works, but I'm not so sure about the car that we Forza GT. This could be better. This could be better because this is. We could always rent a car, couldn't we? Can I start at the back of the grid? Oh, I could have just rented it. Maybe just rented a car, just gone round and just had a bit of fun, I suppose, rather than having to tune it and stuff. I think you can rent a car, can't you? Let's have a look. Let's quickly see. Buy or rent. There you go. You see, you can rent one. I want to rent a car, if you don't mind. I'll rent you, Volkswagen Mr. Golfy. Golf GTI or a Racing Astra. How much is it? Oh! What? It's a car that I have to buy with cash. Oh! You're not partaking in this practice, are you, game? Oh, heavens, no. Come on now. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Why have I got a tick next to that anyway? I might not like that car. Okay, so we can't anything with a shopping trolley on it means that we can't buy it because it costs money. I'm not paying money for cars, I'm afraid. You can forget that. Massively forget that. So this is the worst of the lot, but maybe we can tune it quite nicely. So how do we tune it for a spec race? Let me see. Oh, no, I don't want to go into the race, you idiots. No. I was just trying to see. Ah, God, no. We've got babies in the background here. Hello, baby. I don't want to race in this car. No.
Can't win the race on your first lap.
We're not racing in this. Settings, what's this? Let's have a look. Settings. No, not settings. Car, there you go. Look at that. Oh, tune car. There you go. Tune car. Custom tuning. Oh, so this is a tune. Ah, yes, look at that. Setup manager. What's that? Let's have a look. My tune. Find a tune. There you go. So we can So how do we... Oh, so these are tunes. These are locked. Recommended tunes, my tunes. I'm gonna get the race tune version. We've got some parenting issues going on here. One of the joys of live commentary from people. Sit down. Sit down, child. So obviously, if we pick any of these, right, then they're not necessarily configured for this series. So I don't think this is going to work, is it? Transactions must be completed to be eligible for the next race. Search for my username. I might have one for this car. But is this car a good car? I mean, there was a lot of touring cars there, and this looked not the best. How do we search? Search. Can we search for a creator? Oh, we can. There we go. Ooh. Right. Let's have a look. We're having let's do it. Let's do a viewer tune. Race in this car. Win the race. Let's search. Let's have a go. Let's have a look. There are no search results. You're not there. You know, I don't think the search feature works very well. Let's try again. Try again. Let's have a look. Let's have a go. 223. Let's have a look. Let's go again. Let's go again. Come on. Let's have a look. Aha! You do.
56.525.
Okay, so the tunes here seem to suggest that that's a qualifier series, right? But not for this series. Is that right? I don't know how it works. Qualifier series tunes. Yeah, that's for the qualifier series. So if I put, what is the name? What is this? What's the, if I go for a search, right? Oh, for God's sake! And I put not track layout, car class, no, creator, description. So in the description, if I put spec, like for the spec event tune, will that work? So these. Now, this is a name I remember. I remember now from Forza 7, Race Boy 77. I had many of his tunes in Forza 7. He was really good. His tunes, I quite liked them. But this seems to be TC Spec. TC Spec. That's probably touring car spec, right? So this is touring car spec. It's obviously the same stats. It's just a tune, really, isn't it? So do you know what? Let's play. Let's have a play with this. We're going to get our car a new paint job. Then we're going to enter our first non-qualifier race. I don't want to remove it. I want to play with it. Have we got it on? Has it worked? Yeah, that's fine. It's on. It's on. It's on. We've got it on. We've got it on. We've tuned it. We've tuned it. We're going to go around the track. We can't do the paint job here. Do that. So we have to do that another time. Right. Let's go. Let's have a practice round Lime Rock. It would have been nice to have gone for another car, but I don't know if you can tune rented cars. Maybe you can't, actually, because you're only renting it, so maybe you're just going to use it in stock form. So if you want to tune it, we'd have to buy it, and I don't have that many credits yet. Ooh, hang on. Ooh, this is sticking to the track like glue. So the first guy's got a 54.8. I'm going from memory here. It's a long time since I've raced on this track, but I do remember it from the days of Gran Turismo maybe, or the previous Forza, I can't remember. I think it was the previous Forza. Ah! Important to get off this corner as quick as possible onto a long straight. That's a little bit sluggish maybe. This is a 56, but that was only our first lap, so... Wrong gear. Ah, never mind. I'm in 9th so far, but I can definitely get at least a second quicker than that, because we weren't going flat out round the corners there. We could go a bit quicker, just a little bit of a banker. I'll let him go by. Come on. Oh, what are you doing? I was trying to let him by. I didn't want the pressure of a guy behind me. And I'm trying to drive here. Oh my god. The first lap I don't go off the track once. Subsequent laps all over the place. Go figure. You're supposed to get better with experience, not worse. Right, plan for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, might be going out tomorrow night. Saturday going to my mate's house. Sunday football, back around Monday, and we'll do it all again. Next week is a very busy week for me. I'm in Manchester Monday, Nottingham Tuesday, Ipswich Wednesday. I'm travelling the country. For work, of course. So the more relaxing a weekend I have this weekend, the better. Right, let me move this forward a bit. That's 3/10 quicker. Okay, that's a bit sharper corner as I care to imagine. Left-hander, right-hander, oh god. That was an avoidable collision. Get past me, you idiot. Or don't, as the case may be. Right, let's go. Tap of the brakes, the apex, and power, power, power! Be interesting to see what the cars are that are getting the times ahead of me. Just to see if there's a correlation. You know, if there's a kind of like, oh, this is the car that's suited to this track, and I've done it again. Oh, god damn it. And of course it's a tyre wall, so it sucks you in. Hopefully my car's damage doesn't affect my performance on the track. I mean, I'm down in 10th position at the minute. That's not a great time, is it? Right, here we go. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good one. Come on, full speed ahead. I've got cars ahead of me. I just want to do a one lap where I don't go off the track, where I can at least be classed as pushing relatively hard to see if that time is achievable. in this vehicle, or maybe it's just me that's not good enough to compete with the... There we go, that's better. What's my split? Okay, a second quicker, that'll work. We're getting there. It's a little bit better. That's definitely quicker than the first time around. No! That's not as good. Mind you, my split is almost 2 seconds quicker. Okay, we're going quicker, but we're still not setting the timing sheets alight. But my last section was a little bit more scruffy there, so there's probably at least half a second that I could say that I could make up here. But what's my time? 55. So I can get a 55 dead, I reckon. Ah! So I'm not convinced. So I want to see a car list here. Can we see a car list? How do we reset to the garage or something? I want to see what cars people are driving. I'm interested to notice. Don't mind me, people. I'm just parking up for a second. Where's the time? Can we see the times? Event info, no? Driver list, there we go. So the lead time is a 98 Veloster. Have I got the... Oh, this is qualifying, right? Oh, this is the qualifying times. And a 57 isn't the best time in practice. Who got the best time in practice? Let's have a look. NQR creamed. Can I go in the pits? NQR creamed. Shut up. I think it might be. I wonder if it's the fuel. I wonder if it's the fuel, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. That'll do. Maybe I should just go and qualify and have done with it. I'm debating whether I should go out and come back in with a rented vehicle. Right, so NQR... Go away. NQR creamed. Let's have a look here. Mr. Creamed. What car are you driving? Are you on this leaderboard? Welsh boys in a Golf GTI. Where's the creamed dude? He's there. Veloster. He's in a Veloster. A Veloster is a Hyundai, right? Is it? Yes, it is, yes. So the Veloster looks pretty decent. Is there a way to see... the top time so far is also a was a Veloster. Mind you, the Honda Civic. Somebody's not happy. So he's in a Veloster as well. So Veloster's looking like a good bet. But it's difficult to say because that's giving you just the qualifying times and not the practice times. So let's go. What's this guy doing? We've got 19 minutes, so it's important that we make sure we've covered all bases here, and that includes going out and coming back in a Veloster potentially. Even if it's stock, seeing the difference. 55.5. I mean, the guy could just be really, really fast. You know, that is also a possibility. But for me to be down in this lowly position, I mean, I could just be that crap. But it's a bit rare that I'm usually this slow. Kind of feel could be the car, could be. Making excuses here. The car's crap. Yeah, but that's what I'm worried about. When I saw the whole, you know, you have to buy this car with money situation. If those cars that cost money are actually really dominant in any of the races, that is going to be really, really bad. Really bad, because that's eventually games forcing you to spend money on a car to be competitive. That is really bad. Now the practice I'm on board with, I tell you. So this corner was where I went a bit slower there, so now we're going a bit faster now. And then here I wasn't really that quick. So I think this will be faster. 55 dead. I'm going for here. Oh, you flipping ass! Bloody hell! Okay, thank you. Carnage! Oh, goodness. How do we look back? Okay, so I think a 55...
Are you fucking serious?
A 55 dead would qualify me in second right now. Right, let me find a stock Veloster to start with. Quick practice. Any earned credits and XP will be saved. Right, we're going to try a Veloster. I'm going to see if I can rent one. It will be untuned, I think, because I don't think you can tune them if you're renting them. But I want to just see what kind of time it gets before we commit to the Honda. What are we in? Not a Honda, is it? Can't remember what car we're in. What are we in? Forget what we're in. Touring car series. Right, there we go. Lime Rock. 10 minutes. We've got to qualify very quickly soon. Let me... Yeah, it is a Honda, yeah? Yeah, let's rent a car. Where's this Veloster thing? Give me the Veloster. I'll take 265 grand. I'm going to rent it. Yes, I'm going to... Oh, we might be to tune it. We still might be to tune a Veloster here, even if we're renting it. Let's have a look. This could be our ticket to victory. If you can't beat them, join them. That's my motto. If you're getting a fast time in that car, let me see what I can do in that car. Thank you very much, Mr. Blogs. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yes, quickly, please. I've got to practice in this before we qualify. Yes, very good, love. Thank you. Can't tune. It's a rental car. You can't tune it. Ah, never mind. Okay, let's go. Practice. So this is not going to be fast because it's not tuned, but you never know. It still might be quicker than a tuned Honda. We shall see. Let's go. 55 dead is what I would have got, I think. Ooh, sounds a bit more meaty. Sounds very meaty. Doesn't... Oh, it's not grippy though. Not grippy. Not as sticky on the road as the other car there. Can we... Oh no. That's a lap... No, no, no! I got 14 minutes. So this car is not as grippy as the other one because it's not tuned. But it sounds pretty heavy, doesn't it? Oh no, this is horrible. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Completely horrible. Ugh. We ain't driving this. Not in its current state. This is horrendous. Ugh. No grip whatsoever. I mean, it might just be the pit. It might just be. No, this is not going to be faster. It cannot be faster than the Honda, the tuned Honda. No way. I mean, we're going to have to do a full lap to find out. Oh, we've joined a different lobby as well. Good. That other guy was very fast. Find an easy lobby. It's all part of the plan. Fastest times are 56 there. Even I can beat that in a Honda. This car, I don't like it. But I just want to give it the benefit of a decent lap. 56.3, that is as... Nah, no chance. I mean, I'll just persevere for another lap just to see if I can get any faster here, but... It's not looking good, is it? I mean, I can't see myself driving around this track in this car. I mean, I'm 2/10 up, but still. I think with a tune though, we could be onto something here. The car's very expensive though. I'm not going to buy it. No way, no how. So I'm going to have to play a lot of single player to get the levels up on the cars and get some cash behind me. But basically, 55.9, and that's probably as good as it's going to get right now. I think I've assessed enough here. Oh, so I'm gutted that I'm not in this lobby now. Can we switch cars? Can we change cars? We can't change cars. Balls. Oh, I forgot to turn my adverts off. I'm sorry. I've just used the same settings from the last stream and copied them across. I haven't forgot to take them off. Apologies. Can we pick a car? Yes, we can pick a car from here. Good. Pick me Honda. The little sticky, grippy Honda. I mean, is this the same lobby or a different lobby? I don't know. Might be the same lobby. If it's the same lobby, this could be good because it seemed like they were a little bit slower than the previous lobby. Right, let's qualify. We've got 10 minutes. I might have qualified a little bit early here. We could have probably done a bit more practice just to get my eye back in with this car again. But I mean, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's all about the race anyway. Go, go, go! Ah, there we go. A bit of grip. Oh, what a difference a tune makes.
10 minutes till race start.
Not mine, like, but an old faithful, an old favourite of mine, Mr. Race Boy 77. Oh no! Oh no! It's all right. I've got another 2 laps yet. It's fine. Somebody said sorry. Must have been an incident. Right, come on. I've got to beat 56 seconds just to get, at least to get on pole position, even if just for a moment, before quicker people come along and knock me off. Right. Okay, so that was definitely a catastrophe of a lap. Let's see if we can do better now.
2 more.
That was a bit of a sluggish corner, but I am trying to get a banker in now after failing miserably the first time, so just been a bit more cautious. Our final lap will be the push lap. I'm relatively happy with that. 55 point something will do. 0.3, not bad. Oh, his first corner. Ah, for God's sake. Okay, so I can definitely go faster than a 55.3, but it's qualifying, and it's all about qualifying in your 3 laps, and if you don't nail it in your 3 laps, then you live with the consequences. Got to be very careful in the race. That first corner's a bugger. Provisional pole. Yeah, provisional pole, but I'm not happy with it. If a 50, you know, a 55 dead, a 54.8 roundabout there, I'd have been happy. Until I've driven around this track in this car at least 30 times, and probably get down to a 54.5, maybe. With some, with the benefit of time. Okay, I'm in second now. But a lot of people have got times here. So second out of 11 isn't bad, but the guys in the other race before, we saw it with our own eyes. People were getting 53. I was down in 10th with a time that wasn't much quicker than that. Wasn't much slower than that, rather. So, yeah, this is... I think I must have been put in a really tough lobby the first time. Just obviously, it's the luck of the draw. They do matchmake you as well, so I think they do match you and try to match you with similar level performance people. But don't forget, I haven't raced that much. I've only done 3 practice beginner or 3 beginner race series races. So it's, you know, for me to be matched accurately just right now is very difficult, I would suggest. But obviously, the more races you get, I'm assuming the more accurate your matchmaking is. But what I don't like about this and other games recently compared to older games, unless I've missed a trick, is that in the older versions you were put in kind of rankings, right? So you start off in rank whatever, F call it, as a beginner, and then you kind of work your way up. So you had a reason to want to get first place. You wanted to get up to rank, I think it went from F to S, if I'm remembering right. And I think I got to, that might be Gran Turismo, I don't know. No, I'm sure this used to do it as well. And yeah, you try and get as high a rank as you possibly can, because it gives you that kind of, you know, I'm in rank B now. I'm with rank B people. Oh, can I get to rank A? And I'm never going to get to rank S, clearly, with all the wheel players and the esport races. But getting to kind of as high as a rank as you can. For me, one of the best games for that was actually Project Gotham Racing 3. Really enjoyed that game because they had a kind of a progression system and a ranking system on that, and it was, yeah, it was just that whole, I will get as high as I possibly can. I want to be high rank. Whereas here, it doesn't seem to have that same thing. The driver number at the side is just because it's just based on how many laps you do over the course of the game, which is not the same. But anyway, we are now in 4th position. So, you know, the first guy is... And don't forget, we qualified here. I didn't take the advice. I qualified on probably a full tank of fuel, not on the best tyres I could have done. So, we might, if we had done that, been able to shave half a second off that time with stickier tyres and lighter fuel, if that's possible to do in qualifying, as has been suggested. So... we're still optimistic, hoping for a podium. We are still yet to get our very first online victory, which I'm sad to say. And I was going to ask exactly the same question. What are these crowns? I'm assuming it's probably something to do with what level of the game they've got. You know, because have you got the deluxe edition, the VIP edition? That's what I think that is. If I'm being honest. I'm not certain, but I think that's probably it. Right, let's have a look here. Okay, still no word on football here. Could you join a lobby without the bought cars? Like a vanilla lobby? What do you mean, like something just like a fun lobby or something? There's non-ranked things or non-featured. What is this classed as? Featured? Because it used to be called ranked and non-ranked. And hello, AK Gamer, welcome. Yeah, okay, VIP editions. I'm just going to shut my blinds because it's dark enough now for blinds to be closed. And then we'll hopefully see how we get on. And this is going to sound really, really bad, but I sincerely hope my mum has put my washing in the dryer, my football kit, because I put my football kit in the washing machine. And clearly, because I'm playing this, I've completely forgotten to go and put it in the dryer. And it's not going to dry now before football starts. So if she hasn't, then I'm going to have to play in some kind of mismatched kit. And certainly not with the top that is our team kit. I'll have to play in a random white top. There's not even a point rushing down to put them in now, even if they're not, because they're just not going to dry in an hour. Nowhere near. Jackbox Party Pack. Let me know how it is, Nagisa, because we can, of course, play that on a Christmas party stream in 2 months, 3 months time, 2 months time. Jesus, Christmas is coming around very quickly. Okay, so we've gone from top of the tree down to 8th, which you think, actually, considering there's 24 cars in this game, isn't there? How do I see down the list? Why can't I move the screen? It seems to indicate that you should be able to move down the screen. Let's make sure that we're not... Yeah, you can't do it with your control pad. Why is that? You've got to do it with your mouse. That's very odd. Yeah, 24 cars. So out of 24, kind of just in the top half there. Only just, mind you. Can't we click on people and see what cars they're driving? Driver list. What are you in, mate? Okay, cancel that off. Cancel that off. Before I break something. This should be an interesting race. Interesting? Meaning chaos! I'm not confident. Not confident of a podium because we qualified 8th for a start. That's not a good start, is it? But fuel, right? We're racing. Oh, for God's sake! Why is this doing this? Right, fuel and tyres. It's a 17-lap race. I've got 51 laps of fuel in. Are you having a laugh? I'll put 18 laps in. 19 to be safe. Do we have to use medium tyres? Because it's letting us select soft tyres. Why can't we use softs? Oh! What's happened? Oh! I mean, ooh. Forget it. Forget what I'm... If we're on soft tyres, medium tyres, I don't know. If we get kicked out of the lobby, it's because we've got the wrong tyres on. What a way to end a stream. Are we going with a soft tyre? But if we can use the soft tyres, good. Maybe that's why we're not getting 53-second laps, because we're on heavy fuel loads and on the wrong flipping tyre all along. Maybe we've just unlocked the key to our potential here. Go! Okay. Watch out for cars behind you. This could be dangerous. Oh no. Cars are slowing down behind us. This is good news. Apart from this guy in the yellow car. He's looking a bit... oh, he's barging through here. And yep, he's a bit crash happy, this one. There's a bit crash happy. A little bit of bumping and grinding going on. Nothing too serious though. Rubbing his racing and all that. This is touring cars. They are made for contact. There's no need to slow down that much. Bloody hell. Come on now, get a move on. Get a move on, pal. Got 17 laps yet. So this is like a war of attrition. This is a test of stamina. There's no need to slow down that much. Get out of my way. Oh my god, it's like a brick wall. See, I refuse to barge people out of the way, but that's why, unlike some people that just want to crash the way through. Yeah, these tyres are much grippier than the mediums. Much grippier. Either that or I'm going really slowly behind these cars, but I feel as if I'm much quicker than these two cars here. I need to get past them. Okay. This car isn't as quick in a straight line, Mr. Command Prawn, so we can hopefully hang it around the outside. I don't want to push him off there, and I've compromised my own position. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Jesus Christ Almighty!
Total time penalty is about.
Oh, that's race ruined. That's race completely mucked up there. Oh heavens! Oh, I'll get a penalty for that now. 5 seconds. Oh God's sake! Oh! Right, okay. I've still got laps. This is I like a good comeback story, but yeah, but definitely this car's much grippier with these tyres. So I'm gonna now really go with a 0 F's given attitude and put my foot down now. Pressure's off. Let's go. Let's go. We're going for it now. Oh, don't believe it. Right, okay, let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, we got a bit of carnage going on. Okay, we're up to P11, which actually is not bad. We qualified in 8th, so I mean, we're not actually far off our qualifying position, despite that drama there. And I've got a 5-second penalty to carry. I need these cars out of the way, really. I'm going to take up the inside here. That's a nice manoeuvre up the inside. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. That is not my fault. I'm in the wrong gear. I need to get past these people. They're slowing me down. Getting embroiled in shenanigans that I don't need to be getting embroiled in right now. Sorry, pal. But I'm taking the age-old touring car, little bumpy. Oh, come on! I need to brake that early. Warning for that collision. I warn you, don't do it again. I'm sorry, sir. I won't do it again. I need to get past just this one more car, and I've got free track. One more car, and I've got a free ride on my path to redemption. Right, this guy, don't brake heavily here. Don't brake heavily. On the power. Right, hopefully that's the last I see of these guys. Don't touch the grass. Oh, that was close. Right, we're off. We're off, skis. Oh, he's keeping up quite well. Whew. See, broke too late there, mate. So have I. Severe tyre wear? No wonder my car's feeling a bit like its grip levels are gone. Oh my god, soft tyres? Oh my god. Soft tyres, no good for the race. We've got to make a pit stop. What in the hell? Has everybody got to make a pit stop, or just me because I picked the wrong flipping tyre? I thought my car wasn't cornering as well as at the start of the race. I wondered what was happening. My car tyres are jiggered. Okay. I don't know. Medium, please. Recommended 14 laps. Okay. So we did pick the wrong tyre. Everybody else is not going to stop yet because their tyres are going to last 14 laps. But it is a 17 lap race though, so I don't know. I really don't know. Oh well, you live and learn. Oh my god. Well, everything that could possibly go wrong has probably gone wrong today in this race. But you never know, the other drivers may have to pit as well. But I quite like the whole tyre wear situation though, that's pretty cool. So the tyres obviously do drop off as the laps progress. But I don't think that my tyres picking the softs. Bad choice. .3 seconds for that? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Okay, so somebody's going in the pits. Now is that for tyres? Or something else? Yeah, look, yeah, so everybody's going to have to pit at some point it looks like. So, I mean, we might not be completely screwed here. Might not be completely. We're mainly screwed, partially screwed, or whatever you want to call it, but we might not be completely screwed if other people are having to pit. This is the first time we've done this kind of medium length race, so, and there's lots of cars ahead of me. So have they all pit? Possibly. All we can do is just keep going. Just keep racing, keep going round, doing what we can. Yeah, look, yeah, people are... Oh, we got crashes! People are definitely having to pit here, so wait, it's game on again! We're back on, it's game on! Which makes you wonder now that tyres... No! Bloody grass! Tyre saving is potentially a thing then. You know, how do you drive in a tyre saving manner? I don't know. I just know how to put my foot down and crash into barriers. Put my tyres on the grass and... Any more people in the pit? This lap? Nope. If I can see you, I'm coming for you. If I can see you, I'm coming for you. How many laps left? Only 5. Jesus. 17 laps have never gone so fast. Right, come on, let's get into the top 10. Come on now. Don't forget, medium-tired runners, their tyres are going off around about lap 14, so we might still see some further pit stops here later into this race, round about probably next couple of laps maybe. You never know, and if so, oh sorry pal, sorry. That's look, people are going off. I reckon people's tyres on mediums now are beginning to drop off, hence why we've got a few people going off the track, because it's quite unexpected how much grip you lose when the tyres go off. So I reckon we might be able to make 2 or 3 more places here. I mean, I'm hoping so anyway. We're on P11. Yep, there's somebody in the pits. There you go. But don't forget now, he's got fresher tyres than us. Another one goes off. Probably his tyres, medium tyres, lap 14. This is where they're completely now going to be jiggered. So, you know, the guy behind me has probably put soft tyres on to get him to the end of the race, you've got to assume. Fresh softs compared to my worn mediums. So he should be quicker. But this is really interesting. I like this. The fact that the tyre wear is a thing. You've got to think strategy, a little bit strategy there. Getting the tyres on. It just spices things up. The tyres dropping off. You've got to manage a car that's got poor tyre life. Lack of grip. It's really good. This guy's looking really slow. I reckon he's going to pit. Or he's going to have to... Is he pitting? No, but he's looking really bad. I think his tyre wear is an issue. We are now in P7. We're not doing too bad to say we've had a calamitous race here. There's still cars around the corner, and if they are struggling on their tyres and refusing to pit, we might still be able to catch them in 3 laps. Come on, let's go, baby! Come on! Obviously our tyres are still not too bad. The front tyres are now yellow, so just got to be careful of our own grip levels here. Can they last 3 more laps? They better do. This is a back marker. So the guy ahead of us is 7 seconds, so... Oh, uh-oh. Now it's his turn to fight back. Five laps tyre, 5 laps fuel.
Last lap. Let's go.
No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. You bloody hell. Mind you, I've got that 6-second penalty as well, so... Oh, my tyres are... Oh my god, they've suddenly gone all higgledy-piggledy again. Oh, I can't believe it. 1 lap tyre left. So I'm driving in a not very economical manner on the tyres, it seems. Interesting. Stick a set of hards on and don't stop. I think that's the solution. Stick a hard set of tyres on and just don't stop. Simple. Right, I have to do another race. I don't think I've got time. Unless I can get to the 7 o'clock race in the next 2 minutes and go with it. Medium soft, you reckon? I don't know. Be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to have a look at what other people's strategies were, if that was possible. But I don't think it is. Our best lap was a 1:54.3, which was the second fastest lap of the race. So, well, you live and learn how these different online things work. So I now know that tyre life is an issue. Almost, but not quite. Hey ho. Right, guys, come on. We've got to wait for everybody to finish. I don't think we're getting the 7 o'clock race in time, do you? Can we skip? Can we get out of here? No. Damn. I mean, there's still 2 people persevering here, which is testament to them. Testament to them. They're finishing the race, or maybe they're not finishing the race. Yes. Okay, did not finish.
Good work today. P11.
P11. I wouldn't call that good work, love. It was a catastrophe. Absolutely horrifying. But anyway, we've learnt new things here. We've learnt things. Accept all the goodies. Continue. It's just turned 7. It's just turned 7. I think we're going to be timed. I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we're making it. We might have to do a beginner race again, a practice race. They're every 10 minutes. Or maybe find a race that starts a bit. Oh! Congratulations! You have completed all introductory races. Your current safety rating S. Drive safely and your rating will improve over time. I think S is the top, isn't it? Skill rating. Oh, so there are ratings. It's based on your finished position and overall. It ranges from 1,000 to 5,000. Okay, so which is the best? 1,000 is probably the best, isn't it? And 5,000 is the worst. So we've got a long way to go here, but at least we're not at the bottom. Refer to the ratings tab. I have a lot new series and events. In spec events, choose from a selection of cars that have been pre-tuned to be competitive. In open events, drivers can do their own stuff. In featured multiplayer, fuel use and tyre wear are simulated. Depending on race length, pit stops may be necessary. Short events generally allow you to focus on the driving only. Medium events incorporate some basic pit strategy, and long races, thoughtful strategy. Okay. Okay, good. So essentially, we should have done one more of these races rather than going straight to a spec event. It seemed to... But it said 3 qualifiers, right? It didn't say 4, did it? Anyway, so we've got... Let's have a look at ratings. So, ratings. See, it tells you that S is the best and E is the worst. So I'm very safe driver. Well, on the skill rating, it doesn't tell you which is the best and which is the worst, which is a bit strange. But anyway, I can't imagine me being 4,382 being the best given my performances so far. So I am assuming it's 1,000. Anybody know for certain? Right, we've got a spec event. We've got touring car series. We've got Forza GT series. Starts at 17. That's too far. That's 7:10. Only 7 laps of Suzuka's full circuit. Starts at 7:10. That's doable. Does it tell you if it's a long race or a short race? Does it say long, medium, short? Spec event, touring car. Oh, medium. So 7 laps of Suzuka, we're probably looking at about 20 minutes or so, are we? Obviously, I can't finish late. I can probably finish if I qualify. Oh, qualifying ends in 1 minute. Entry ends in 1 minute. I don't want to leave early, but I like Suzuka. So, do you know what? Let's go. Let's have a try. If you have to leave the race early, so be it. But I have to tune this car for Suzuka. No, it's already tuned. It's tuned. So we've got it tuned. It's a grippy car. Suzuka's got lots of corners. We're not even going to have time to practice here. But higher is better for the skill rating. You reckon? I am 4,300 out of 5,000 after just doing 4 races? That can't be right. Cannot be. Skip. Right, car. Fuel and tyre, no. Fuel and tyre. Fuel and tyre. Can we qualify? Qualifying 3 laps. Let's qualify for 3 laps. Medium tyre. It doesn't tell you how many laps the tyre does from here, does it? It doesn't tell you how many. Google says 5,000 is the best score. Well, I'm quite happy with that then. 4,300 out of 5,000. That's not a bad performance. Right, soft tyres, 4 laps of fuel. This is a qualifying. Select car, that's fine. This is practice, right? We can have 1 lap of practice. Okay, we're going to have to just go qualifying. 3 laps of qualifying, blind. I know Suzuka, but I don't know gears for the corners. I don't know anything here. Just going to go with it. We're going, boof, we're off. I ain't got time to mess about here. Put your foot down and hope for the best. I've got a reputation to maintain here. I'm 4,300. If you cock up, I'll be sliding down the scale. If it's matchmaking with similar people, I can't really afford to be coming into races not prepared, really, I suppose. But hey, we'll roll with it. Right, let's go. Hope for the best, boys and girls. That's all we can do. Now these are probably around about 3rd, 4th gear corner. Oh, 5th. Because they're quite sweeping. The old S section. Well, 3rd probably would have been better there. But hey, we're just winging it right now. Going with the flow. I do like Suzuka. Old school F1 circuit. If you nail this section, you can get some real momentum and speed. You cock it up like I'm doing, and then your entire lap is shot to bits, really. But we're just going with it, just to get another race in here. This is also another fast section. Probably 3rd here. Yep, coming up to the hairpin, may well be 2nd. Definitely 2nd. Okay, this is not too bad. Not too bad for a first lap attempt. Don't expect to be setting the timesheets alight, really, but this is probably 4th gear corner. Oh, maybe maybe 3rd. A bit slower there than I thought. This is definitely the sharper of the two. On the power as early as possible. It's practice, so ghosting is on. Or qualifying. Sorry. Right, 130R coming up. It won't be flat out in a car like this, surely. It's not an F1 car. Oh, not fast. I can go quicker around there. Take that a bit quicker next time. This is obviously a chicane, a scene of the crime of the Senna Prost era. Okay, so my time is pretty sluggish, but of course that was a banker. I know now the speed of the corner's a bit better, so I can attack where necessary. And this section here alone, I should be able to make up at least half a second. Ah, damn, that wasn't very good either. Well, I'm half a second up, as predicted though. Take a little bit of the inside curve there, down to third, bit of inside curve there. Power early as possible. Half a second up. Need more than that. Right, this is going to be my only time now. I won't get a third qualifying lap in here, so this has to work. This was a third gear turn this time. Get it in, get it tucked in, just off the power a little bit there. Am I actually going to get this time even? I'm not even going to get this time. I'm a second quicker. Oh no. Ah! I could have qualified a bit higher up there, clearly. Right, is this wet? People laughing at. Where did I qualify anyway? Wet tyres applied. So everybody's on wet tyres, so that takes the tyre choice out of this, which I'm quite happy about, to be honest with you. Right, we've got 7... To put a bit more fuel in here. Fuel updating, 6 laps, there we go. I'm waiting for the fuel to update. We'll go with that. We're taking it right to the wire. Okay, let's go. He's put 3 laps of fuel in. Oh, so it tells you what people's fuel loads are, doesn't it? Look, he's got 8 laps of fuel. He's got 8, he's got 28, so he's forgot to change it. He's got 8, he's got 8, he's got 7. 7, 8, 8, 8, 7, 11, 7. Anybody on different tyres? No. 9, 7. Okay, so most people have got the fuel situation down pat, apart from Mr. Underworld here, who's forgot to take the fuel out. Okay, here we go. I might have to cut this race short, but I can, if I'm not picking anybody up, which I don't appear to be at the moment, then I can cut the stream at 20 to... This is definitely the last race, 100%. I'm barely going to finish this. If we're struggling and doing really badly, I'm just going to have to call it early. If we're doing well, I'm going to hang it out. Even if I have to run down to football and get changed down there. Right, here we go. So we qualified in 4th out of 20 on one lap that we'd never even got our eye in on. I'm quite happy with that. Now, I've never driven in the wet in this entire game, so I'm taking it very cautious! Very cautious indeed, unlike Mr. Zitch here, who's driving like a flipping maniac. I almost feel like I am justified in giving you a nudge back, pal, but I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to assess how steady you have to go in the wet. I've never driven in the wet, and I've spun him off, and that's going to be a penalty probably now. No penalty. The game recognises it wasn't my fault. You were just in there. I was getting bumped from behind. Okay, so the rain isn't making that much of a difference. I'm just getting to feel the rain position. Quite happy now that the rain isn't actually affecting that much, so not in these cars anyway. So we can now be a bit more aggressive with the driving as a car overtakes, as I say. Fellow Honda man, right? I'll tuck him behind you for now. Okay. But notice what the cars are ahead of us. Hondas, Velocitors. Okay, you can't afford to get out of shape in the wet though. Got to keep it planted. Otherwise your car is more likely to do a dance that you don't want it to do. I think I'm still overestimating the rain position a bit. Oh god. How have you got that car slowed down there? Good job, I would say. That'll be a 2-second penalty, that, you watch. Off the track, 2-second penalty. Okay. Keep off the curbs. In the wet ordinarily, yeah. Definitely an F1, 100%. There we go, got people going off the track here, that's good for us. Bit of bumping and grinding ahead of us, that's also good for us. In these cars I think the curbs are fine. Have you seen the tyre wear of my vehicle? I reckon I'm not driving well in optimum style for the tyres here. Unless the game wants us to pit. But they're already half done and we've only done one lap. So either I might have to go on YouTube or Google and see how to be a bit more conservative on the tyres here. That's probably something that's easier to do with the wheel as well, I would reckon. You know, a bit of tyre, being kinder on the tyres is probably easier with the wheel. Because these tyres are shot already. Absolutely shot. Tyre life remaining 3 laps. Are you having a laugh? These are going to last 1 more lap. If that. If that. So I'm not 100% sure what the deal is with these tyres, but... a tuning balance issue. Possibly. But this was tuned for the spec racing, so I can't understand why. Look, I can't even turn. Oh, somebody is in the pits. Okay, so maybe... yeah, loads of people are going in the pits, so it's not just me. This could be a 2-stop race. Oh, these aren't turning. These car is not turning very well now. But neither the cars ahead seem to be struggling too, so it isn't just me. I'm glad to see that. And we're all on the wet tyre, so I know that everybody's on the same tyre. So oh, this is painful. I think this probably needs to be toned down a touch, because pitting after 1-2 laps is a bit silly. So I think they might need to balance the tyre wear situation out a little bit. It's a bit extreme. And the fact that the cars ahead of me aren't pulling away and I'm having to take it very steady here means that they're suffering as well. So I'm quite happy. Oh, the guy behind me is having a whale of a time at the minute. Oh, don't! What you doing, you flipping idiot? No penalty? Of course not. I don't taken out, pal. Right, okay, let's keep going. Whoa, whoa! Who's this guy? Give me a heart attack. Either he's on fresh tyres or off track. I know, my tyres are knackered. I can't do anything about it. My car is not turning. My car is not turning. I got nothing left. These tyres are... My tyres! My tyres! Bono, my tyres are gone. My God, these tyres are not doing a damn thing. Okay, so everybody's pitting now. So, yep, everybody's got the same problem. Let's go on the wets. What's this? Is this fuel? Oh, I've got enough fuel, thanks. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Very interesting indeed. Don't cross the white line. Unless that's not a thing. Probably not. Oh! Oh, a fresh set of boots. Oh, beautiful. I feel like a new man. I almost feel like we need to be driving these tyres really conservatively so that we don't have to stop again. Because we might have to stop one more time yet and do a last lap splash and dash. But if we can manage to keep the tyres for 4 laps instead of 3, I don't think we can. I don't think we will be able to. Oh, the plumes of dust. Look at all those cars ahead of us. Feel my breath upon you. It's a bad idea. You slowed me down. Get out of the way. Places to go, people to see. Oh, we've got somebody in the pits there.
Three remaining.
3 remaining. Yep, tyres are going off again. Very quickly. To the point, I think, where it's not quite, you know, it's not very fun after just one lap, having to then struggle along with worn tyre. That's not good. That really isn't good. After 2 laps, you can't control your car, or your car's going really slowly because your tyres are knackered. I mean, that is not good at all. That's going to have to be sorted out. So the decision that we have to make is, do we limp around on knackered tyres for 1 lap, or do we pit for one and come out on fresh tyres for 1 lap? What's quicker? That's the decision. Quite a tough decision as well. Almost like an F1 manager type situation. What we just wait to see what the AI does. Let's wait to see what our fellow players do here. Well, he's going in. He's saying, "I'm doing it now. I'm having to." Oh, look at that! They're doing it now. They're coming out on fresh tyres for 2 laps. Whereas I'm going to take the approach, I'm not pitting. I'm not coming in. Screw it. I'm not coming in. I'm going to hang it out on knackered tyres and hope that I've got enough control of my vehicle to be able to to do it. I don't think so. I think the people that came in that lap have done the right thing. Because this lap now is already, I'm offline, I'm already struggling, so pitting on that particular lap was probably the best solution. If you know you're going to do 2 stops, then optimise it. And optimising it is not doing a lap now and coming in next lap. So I think now that we're this far into it, we're almost kind of like, well, we'll have to stick it out. Stick it out for all the laps and see what happens here. But because we're just about... Look at everybody struggling now. Look at that. Can't even get out of the corner. Let's drive around with tyres that literally got 0 life in them. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh my god. Yep, should have come in. Should have come in the last lap. Last lap we should have come in. We've just basically wasted this lap now creeping around for us to go into the pits anyway, because I don't think going around for another lap is going to be any good. As tempting as it might be, can we make it round another lap here? And mind you, the car behind is 6 point something seconds behind, you know. I'm almost tempted to try it. A pit stop will be about 20 odd seconds. I kind of feel like it's in for a penny, in for a pound now. In for a penny, in for a pound. Hang it out and see what happens. We're in 4th position. Of course, we are on really worn tyres.
One more. Finish strong.
We've got to make it work here. Got to make it work somehow. Oh god, it's going to be painful this lap. Painfully slow. It's 7:30 now. Cars behind are on fresher tyres if they've pitted. We are trying, I'm in the wrong gear for a start, trying to hang it out. It's painful. My car's got no grip. I can't even put my foot down. Oh god. Creepy, creepy. Creepy, creepy. My tyres. Knackered. Okay, fresher tyre man. You can go. Give me a slipstream. I mean, I'm doing a good job of keeping it on the bloody track, to be honest with you. But really early for this one. Yep, another fresher tyre guy behind me here. I can barely make this hairpin. Oh, the cars are coming thick and fast now. Oh man. So for future races on this track, into these conditions, 2 stops is the way to go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. If we finish 6th, I'm going to be over the moon with that. I really am. The faster corners aren't so bad, it's the slow corners that are the issue. Corners like these. Got to be patient and not push it. The guy ahead had a penalty as well. Couldn't get close enough. Oh man. Well, I mean, I am happy with that. I am happy with that. I mean, 6 out of 20 is not bad. And especially because we didn't pit. And again, it'd be quite nice to be able to see how many times these people pit. If on this screen they could put how many times people pit, because then you can assess, you know, the guy in first only pit once, be like, oh my god, how's he done that? You know, you can. That'd be quite an interesting thing to see. I mean, we might be able to see it if we click on something, I don't know. No. Whew. Anyway, there you go, folks. Whew. Right, excellent. As I said, happy with that. Happy with that. Looks like the Golf GTI is as you can see from the top 2 cars there, looks like a pretty decent car.
Well done. P6.
Got to pay for that one. I'm not paying for it. No way. Its P rating is 720 as well. So it looks like the VW Golf is quite good. If you want to pay £2 for it, was it £2 quid? Oh, it's only £2 for that one car. What about the other cars you want to buy? Oh, that's only £2 as well. And before you know it, you spent 50 quid on cars. Utter cheek. I hate stuff like this. I really hate it. Buying stuff to get extra cars. Buying stuff to get extra spending money to get extra credits. Oh, it's the worst practice. And ordinarily, I'm not bothered by it because when you play a single-player game, it doesn't matter, does it? Because you're playing a single-player game. But when you're playing an online game and people are beating you with things that they've paid money for, it's very annoying. Very annoying. Pay to win, exactly. You can't lock it with game. No. If you go to touring cars and you pick a car, it brought up the screens for buy the VIP pack or buy this one car for £2 or you know. Anyway, I got a dash to football. So thanks for joining me this afternoon/evening. Hope you've enjoyed something again a bit different on the channel, but we will be doing some more of this. in and amongst the other stuff. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do, but when I come back from football, I might record some Bam Bam's Tale, and the next stream of Baldur's Gate 3 will be Sunday. So we're back to the normal kind of stuff back end of this week. But anyway, dash to football. Enjoy the rest of your evening, folks, and until next time, which I may well break the wheel out for, I'll see you soon.